Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Dior and this is Monster Hunter World. So, been taking care of a lot of the, I guess you can call it grinding, I guess. The game definitely opens up at this point because, you know, you have everything that's kind of have all the same areas but tougher monsters with the high ranks and all that. And it's kind of nice because you can kind of just pick where you want to go and what sort of weapons and armor sets you want to work towards and kind of go from there. I've done pretty much all the side quests that I've found so far. There's a few in the expedition areas that I probably haven't done yet, but I've been trying to kind of avoid those a little bit simply because I just have a bunch of stuff in the old areas to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly show off some of the stuff I picked up. Like I mentioned in the last video, since there's so much stuff now, I'm not really that focused about finishing armor sets anymore, and kind of just grabbing what I can find. So we did unlock a few more charms. Charms seem to unlock as you just get the materials that you need for them. So there's some new ones out here. The newest one I picked up was Resentment. That's from a Black Diablos, which I did fight a Black Diablos. The palette swabs do change a little bit. It's nothing like super drastic, like none of them start breathing fire or anything ridiculous, but they do change enough that probably I will go ahead and show some of those fights on camera. So I'll probably go ahead and do a Black Diablos for this video, even though I've technically already fought it. But yeah, unlocked a few. Some of them are just level 1 that don't upgrade at all, which kind of has some neat things on it. But yeah, I've also upgraded a few of my charms. Not a lot of them, but a few of them. So I have some rank 2s of most of them, not all of them. And yeah, kind of neat stuff there. I also sold all of my, you can actually sell equipment and stuff, so I sold all like the base level of the other weapons, because honestly, if I'm going to use another weapon, I'm just going to build one of the bigger ones. So yeah, anyway, speaking of weapons, I currently have the Datura Blossom 2 now. For the sake of simplicity, let's do... oh, not that one. There we go. Fulminator's still the same. I need to actually fight an upgraded Kirin in order to actually get the materials for the Thunderbolt sword. But up here, yeah, it took some monster hardbones, which are only dropped by kind of upper tier, high rank monsters like Diabloses and so forth. Puke wings, Puke carapaces and toxin sacks, and then all you need for the final tier of this weapon is the Puke sack plus Puke wing, a bird wyvern gem, and then something that we haven't encountered yet. The gems are generally the rarest material, but from my experience, I've been getting gems more often than I need, more than I need, and less. And then the other ones that are more average drop rates, I tend to not get very often, like scales for some reason, or carapaces. But anyway, the sword has blue sharpness, has 2 slots on it that are pretty handy. I did notice this thing about the slots. There are kind of 3 types of gems as far as I can tell. There are rank 1s, rank 2s, and rank 3s. You can tell what rank the slot is for by the number of little triangles that the slot has. So this one has a rank 2 and a rank 1. You could put lower rank gems in the higher rank slots. It's just what you're doing. The gems I've been getting a lot of, but a lot of times I just get the same ones over and over again, which is a little disappointing. I can meld a few gems, but it is a bit expensive. Expensive in the fact that you have to just melt a whole lot of other gems to get what you need. Dragonbone Stabber is still the same. I literally just need 1 material, but it's probably dropped off something pretty big. But I did upgrade the Wyvern Blade Fall into Wyvern Blade Blood, which has a little bit of blue sharpness on it. Does a lot more damage, has a little bit more fire elements, and of course has the 15% affinity. And that's pretty much it. I may consider going for the poison route as well with the Wyvern Blade, just to kind of see how it compares in the end. I was also considering going down the ore tree and going down towards the dragon stuff down here, or at least going for the water stuff here, but I didn't bother doing that. My gun lances I've upgraded. I currently have a Deathfang gun lance 2, and that just has more paralysis and some blue sharpness and all that good stuff. It uses regular shelling type level 3. And then up here I have a Giura Buster 2, which of course required me to fight the higher rank Giurtorodos, or whatever they're called. I think it has a blue sharpness. It has a wide shelling type, which I don't know what that does because I haven't actually used this weapon yet. But it's water type, so I have it. So I actually been using my my heavy bowgun at all, but I went ahead and crafted a Chrome Assault 2. So the gimmick for this thing is it's just regular damage, and its ammo types are all just regular ammo types. It doesn't have any elements and stuff like that. What I've kind of experienced with a lot of the ranged weapons is I try to not take too many ammo types with me because I don't like shuffling through them. And since all the heavy bowgun's elements damage is tied to ammo types that are unlocked based off the weapon, I decided to just go ahead and make this kind of like my normal weapon if I ever need it. I have it equipped with 3 custom mods. It has a deviation suppressor, which pretty much makes it so I have practically no deviation now. And has some ranged attack up, and of course has Wyvern Heart. So this gun's pretty good. It actually has very, very low deviation, so it's really kind of handy. But like I said, I haven't really messed with it much. And then for the bow, I have a Snowflecker, or Fletcher. I literally just need 1 unknown piece to get the final tier for it, which is rarity 8, of course. This thing has decent attack, really good ice element, has some coatings. For the most part, I don't ever really take coatings with me. I either use no coating or I use close range, depending on what monster I'm fighting. This thing can pump out some damage if you're fighting things that are weak against ice, which we'll be doing so in a second. As for armor, I kind of have a small variety. You can kind of see what I have. As you can see, I skipped a lot of armor sets. I just don't need them right now. The only armor sets I've completed is the Legiana set, which I kind of took an alpha and a few betas. I have an almost completed Rathalos set. The Rathalos set is actually pretty nifty. It has the critical element, but it also has Mind's Eyes Ballistics, which makes it so none of your attacks can be deflected at all. And it can also shorten the distance required for ammo and arrows to reach maximum power. So this thing's pretty good because you can just literally just attack without, doesn't matter how hard the point is, it'll never deflect. I do have the Diablos. I have access to Diablos, and then there's Diablos Nero, which is what is made out of the black Diablos set, or materials rather. I do see the Kieran set, but that's just simply because I picked up a Kieran scale from a trek while I was doing other things. Speaking of treks, as I've been doing some of these investigations and side missions and stuff, I've been finding more Elder Dragon tracks in each area. I've been picking them up, but they haven't actually revealed anything additional to me. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to unlock them as plot stuff later on. But yeah, oh, and the other set I completed was the Puke set, though I don't actually wear all of it. And at this point I actually don't really use much of it. A lot of my stuff has been focused on attack power, just trying to maximize it as much as possible. Speaking of attack power, I did purchase the Power Charm and the Armor Charm, which of course are super expensive items that you can get. As long as you carry them, you get a boost in defense and a boost in attack, respectively. And then, if you have those items, you can actually craft with them. You can actually craft a Power Talon and an Armor Talon. And this requires a Basilgoose Talon, which is that freaking monster that's been just bombing us with explosives and stuff. I managed to pick up a few pieces from just turf wars and tracks mainly, and essentially it's just a stronger version of the item, and you can only carry one of them. And so what you do is you buy a Power Charm, an Armor Charm, then you craft these 2 items, and then you buy another Armor Charm and Power Charm. It takes up 4 slots of your inventory, but it gives you a significant boost in attack power and defense power. Also, I've learned that the maximum the max you can carry of ammo in your storage is 9,999, so that's why I'm carrying some ammo that I literally can't get rid of. So yeah, I got tons of ammo if I ever really want to mess around with the bow gun. And that's about it. Other than that, I've just been kind of crafting stuff as I've been going along and all that good stuff. So like I said, the only thing that's new that I've fought that you guys haven't seen is the Black Diablos. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. The Black Diablos is, I mean, for one, it hits like a freaking truck. It can two-shot you. It can stun you in one hit, which was something that nearly killed me. And it's brutal. And its attacks are just different enough to be noticeable. It's kind of like with the Pink Rathian, like how the Pink Rathian will sometimes do multiple tail flips or, you know, the chain of 4 charging attacks. And it's different enough to, you know, warrant a look at. So this is my dragon set here, by the way. It has tons of dragon element and all that good stuff. I've of course got some new armor sets that I've been setting up. We're going to be going with ice for this one. So this is going to use 4 pieces of the Legiana set and the Diablos Nero Greaves. So the Diablos Nero, the main reason I have this is because it has normal shot skill. And what this will do is increase the power of normal ammo and normal arrows. And since I don't really use anything special with the bow besides my normal shots, this is a pretty significant boost. Oh, also I guess for the Diablos Neros, the 2 special set abilities is Bludgeoneer, which we know about, and then there's Diablos Mastery, which it actually upgrades your non-elemental damage, which is pretty neat. As for the Legiana set, pieces of it give me Ice Attack and Divine Blessing, Evade Window, Evade, and I think I have a gem in this? Yeah, I do. So this thing provides Evade Window and has a slot. Legiana Helm is 2 ranks of Divine Blessing and 1 of Ice Attack. Legiana Fan Braces is 1 Airborne, and I have a gem that provides earplugs, and then the Legiana Coils is 3 ranks of Ice Attack. So I'm capped out on Ice Attack right now. And then what the Legiana set can also do is it has the standard gain increased quest rewards, and it also increases the max bow charge level by 1. And what this will do is whenever you... the best way to show it off is with the chain attack, where if you're just doing the standard basic attack, you'll shoot out 1 arrow, then 2 arrows, and then 3 arrows. With this ability, you'll actually fire a 4th time, which will just do that last charge again, so it'll do 3 arrows again, which is kind of a nice little boost. Anyway, as for the entire set itself, it has 4 ranks of Ice Attack, 2 ranks of Attack Boost, and then a bunch of other nonsense. Mainly the big things is the normal shots, Attack Boost, and Ice Attack. The rest of it isn't that big of a deal. The Evade Window's not too bad, though. Anyway, so we got all that going for us. Now we're going to go ahead and check out what we're going to do here. I've actually been doing custom platter now, so I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that. So the way you increase your HP, so your stamina is always going to increase by 50 no matter what, as far as I can tell. So pretty much stamina is going to be capped out once you eat here. And every fresh ingredient you eat will give you 10 hit points, and it caps out at 50. So if you have 5 fresh ingredients, it will max out your health. Also, every fresh ingredients gives you half a star of activation chance for the chance of getting a food skill. And then the food skills are based off the colors. So these are reds here, and if you have multiple, every 2 reds will give you a rank of that skill. So if I tab right here, the first 2 will get you Feline Polisher, then if you have 4 it gets you Feline Rider, and then if you have 6 you get Slugger. So really what I do is I generally try to get... Oh, and then the final thing, of course, is based off type. So every 2 of a type will get you a rank of a status effect. So 2 of meat will get you attack up S. If you have 4 meats, it's attack up M, and then 6, of course, is attack up L. So we're going to go with that. And I'm going to go ahead and... what do we got for defense? We will take that and that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and go... So I'm going to take 5 fresh ingredients just to cap out health. And then I'm going to go ahead and just get Rumor just to kind of get the skills maxed out. Or just to get access to that skill. Alright, so... Firm. And I got Polisher and Groomer. Polisher is not that important. That's for sharpening, and I don't sharpen with this weapon. But I have full health, and that's really all I can ask for.
All right.
So let's post a new quest. The events right now, there's the Wiggle Me This, which is just to capture Wigglers. This will get you tickets to get a Wiggler hat, which I can get right now if I want to, but I don't care about it. And then apparently one of the events is, of course, Zora Bagdaros, which I've fought a few times. It's a little time consuming, but it's not difficult. Anyway, as for the optional quest, I have some arena quests that I'm not going to bother for the lower ranks, and then up here in the higher ranks, all I have left is the Lava Seath, the Uragon, and then the Basil Goose, and then obviously the combination of both. But investigations, I have tons of investigations. I managed to get access. The way I fought the Black Diablos was with an investigation I somehow unlocked. There's somewhere in here is a. I also have a Nazuro Rathalos, which I have yet to fight. So, what quest do I want to do? A small variety. We'll just do the Hunt Black Diablos one. It was actually kind of scary about the first time I fought a Black Diablos because the hunt conditions. It was literally I couldn't faint a single time, and it was pretty rough. We'll just go for we'll go for this one because it gives more money. Alright, finish, and we'll start at Northeast Camp. Sorry about the rambly intro, but I want to go ahead and show off the Black Diablos. I also don't know how long I've been recording. Nothing new for Ren. I can get her some new stuff, but I kind of like the outfit she's got, and the weapon she has does poison. Alright, Alright, so I'm getting my drugs in. I needed to drop off the herbal medicines because I'm not going to get poisoned. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now before I forget. Also, I don't need the flash pods. Everything else is fine. Alright, and then in here... I don't think I need bones, but I'll check. Oh, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the last two of these and then finish that field research. I've been grabbing a lot of tracks throughout the missions just so I can get as many research points as possible, since I spend a lot of them on like expeditions and things like that. Alright, what do I want to get? An escort. I'll have to do. Alright, so I'm recording this, so I'm expecting to do a lot worse than this. That is a regular Diablos. That is one of those fancy tracks I was talking about earlier. Alright, I'm actually a little worried because I was not expecting a regular Diablos to be here too. Because yeah, down there you can see the Black Diablos. Yeah. I'm kind of wanting to wait until you go away. But you're not going to go away, are you? Alright, well, let's fight this Black Diablos and hope I don't die. Alright, take that off. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again. So that extra 3 is from the set. So this thing, like I mentioned before, hits like a freaking truck. Not only does it hit like a truck, it can curve on its charge, and that alone is freaky. Other things is whenever it jumps, whenever it does its burrow, there's a chance it will instead of doing the pop-up, it'll linger and do like a leaping charge instead. Like that. The final thing I've noticed with this thing is... Ow. Well, one is it can stun on a single hit. Thank you for tapping me out of that. Oh my... Oh... Well, that kind of worked. The final other thing I noticed with this thing is it will... that one combo, where it uses its tail to kind of slam the ground, it will not do that combo. I've never seen it do it. Ouch. I'm probably dead now. Yeah, I'm stunned. Okay. So I've been distracted. Okay, you're gonna pop out that way. You're leaping out this way. Broke a horn. Its hard points doesn't seem to be different from what I can tell. Okay, you're running in there. I bumped right into that. So yeah, this thing can stun on a single hit. Usually it's consecutive hits that will stun you. This thing doesn't care. If it wants to stun you, it will stun you. And since this thing takes like half my health in a single shot, by the way, it's more vulnerable in the wings. So yeah, I don't do charge shots usually, and I don't use the alternate fire. I don't use the piercing shot. I just use regular shots with this thing. Oh, barely avoided that. I just do this and just chain hits. Oh. Oh, ran right into it. So yeah, yeah, as you can see it curves, and that curve is what will murder you. Oh, thanks, Ran. Thanks. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm dead. Oh, Turf War. Oh my god, that Diablos is helping. All right, I'm gonna run down here real quick and cry. I thought they were gonna help each other. I didn't expect a Turf War. Ran off. Right. Like Diablos Carapace. Alright. Are you kidding me? I'm not dealing with you right now, Diablos. I'm out of here. Away. Thank you. Alright. You're busy. You're not busy. You're literally standing there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That thing's gonna follow me the entire way. That's a problem. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I was not expecting this to be an issue, because I didn't know if freaking Diablo both types can show up. And that thing is right now gonna go eat, and that's gonna be a problem. So, well. Oh, that's bad. Can I get up? gotta be kidding me. Oh, there goes our freaking scout. The escort, rather. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so this is not usually how this fight goes. Usually there's not another Diablos trying to murder me. Oh, now it runs off. Got it. Okay, and he's running off too. Or it's running off. By the way, black Diabloses are Diabloses that are in heat, and when they're in heat, their scales turn black. So that's why they're always pissy. I'm stunned. No. Oh my god, it actually did the tail swipe. That is the first time I've seen it use it. Yeah, heal me, please. So yeah, if it delays, that means it's going to do that chart. It's going to do like a jumping charge thing. I was lucky to get that off. And I'm running out of stamina. By the way, if you are out of range, it will do no damage. So I mean, it's a kind of a thing where you're just trying to stay just within range. Okay, we're getting close. Yeah, once it starts dropping special shot ammo, you're on the right track. Frame rate. Yeah, the trick usually is just to go ahead and turn off targeting, remove your bow, and just, okay, he's nearly dead. Or it's nearly dead. I don't know what gender it is. So we'll let it do its thing. Get some old seer fur. Grab that while we're here. Some shrooms. And hopefully we can pull this off. Okay, good, it's sleeping. God, that was ridiculous. Fighting two Diabloses at once. Would have been a lot worse, though. Alright, that did it. Okay. Okay, mining's done. I usually mine everything I can just so I can get the potential of getting Nova crystals. Alright, so yeah, that's a Black Diablos. Like I said, it's not that bad if there's not a Diablos also in the area. The problem, of course, was I couldn't get it to, leave me alone. Spirit cores, and nothing too special. Well, I mean, this is all useful, it's just, I bought these already. All the rewards, take all of that. Yay, more Palico Rally. Okay, so yeah, that's Black Diablos. Its weaknesses and stuff are pretty much all the same. It's just a lot more aggressive. Alright, I was just checking my time. It looks like I went 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. Probably the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do before I fight in Reserve Rathalos is actually I'm going to go ahead and do some expeditions. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do them on screen just for the slim chance of finding more cat people and stuff like that. So, I am the Depressed Eagle, and this was Monster Hunter World. See you guys later.